Testing, testing. Oh, our 3-bet works. Okay. No webcam, just while the kids are getting ready for bed, sorry, and then we'll have webcam on. Time for me to start concentrating on what's going on down here, rather than trying to set up stream, which I really should have done beforehand. We'd have not hit anything here. It's looking that way at the moment. So, I did give him some of the cherry juice this morning.
Okay, so you cherry juice, see how you are tomorrow. He's not have much fruit in general, so maybe just like fruit sugars as well. Just having less fruit.
He's had banana. That's one of the sugariest ones.
See how you are. Good boy, Dad. I'm very proud of your boy. Like it's in his control. Right here, Dad.
No one's getting undressed now, are they? Can I have webcam on? Yeah. Brilliant.
Sally, you want in a bath tonight?
Hello.
Might feel nicer than just going straight to bed. We need to change your pajamas, to be honest. Can't wear the pajamas you want all day to bed. Is that quite good? Ooh, where are you going, sir? Did you actually ring you today, Richard?
No, I don't think she did, you know.
You might have to ring again.
Yeah, tomorrow. I could ring her tomorrow. Two pair, yeah, that'll do it. That's a pretty good hand. I like when two pair holds up. It's a bit of a susceptible hand, but it deserves to win quite a lot of the time. It doesn't always. But one of our players just got moved. Quite an aggressive player, actually. The one I 3-bet. That's a bit of a shame. Wow, top pair. And a gut shot. We get called. That's a reasonable result.
None of these voices sound right on both.
They don't actually, do they?
I think this raise might have been too big. Can't talk. Our opponent prepared to spend quite a lot of time bank on this. I mean, in a way, it's good that we got him to fold, because we could have got rivered, right? Which is what I was thinking. Don't know about that one. Still think maybe I should have bet a bit less. Maybe a little bit more than 30%. No, I don't know. No, I've got a feeling that Cheat Chat Wizard might have said to do what we did. Anyway, we won the hand, which is great. I was trying to watch this previous 6-3 versus King Queen. Oh, they min raised the 6-3 pre. Wow, okay. I could have done with knowing that for that hand. Continue back half pot. So solid start. We've made 10% of our stack. It's not bad with the blinds this low. Luckily enough, the two hands we've gone in on, where we 3-bet pre just won it, and where we played back when we hit top pair and a gut shot, which is fair enough, isn't it? Took it as well. Good card for us on the turn. Just paired the board, the bottom pair. Although now I know they had 6-3 last time. Certainly that was a scarier card than I realized. They could have hung in there with a 5. Hey Zomb, happy Friday, man. Really not hitting a lot hands-wise at the moment. That's okay. Early days. Slow tournament. Yep, as always, Zob, welcome to, sorry, well done on making it to the weekend. You're nearly always the first one to pop on and say Happy Friday, so thank you for that. You are my Friday superstar. We're going to defend again against Mia. We are not going to defend against Mia. That is a monstrous 3-bet. I don't know why it's so big. I guess it's because they're out of position, right? Like, it's one thing to 3-bet from, like, the button or the cutoff where you're in position, and it's another thing to 3-bet from the small blind. And we wouldn't have hit the flop. Almost at all. Well, all I'm getting is notes on Mia. Don't know what anyone else is doing. Wow, that is some bet. Mia's got to be serious now. No messing around. If they were floating, it didn't work. They can't use their time bank this much. They're not going to have any left. Hey, Hydra. Yeah, big one, Hydra. Thanks, man. Nope, they do fold it. And with it goes their time bank. Gosh, Mia just raising every single hand here. I think I want to be in pots with Mia, honestly, so I'm going to make this call. And regret it. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, a 9 would be amazing. But anything else on the turn, not so good. 9 of clubs wouldn't be so great either. So, I kind of wish I'd taken a punt at this. Feel like that's just a delayed C-bet from Mia there. Not always, though. Maybe not. It was nice to get a free card to see if we hit the 9. Yeah, regarding the tournament pick, Hydra, the normal $55 that I was ready to play tonight wasn't on for some reason. Oh, hello, Pocket Tens. And nothing else was particularly taken my fancy. And then I realized there was this special $500 one on. And I was like, well, yeah, you know what? That's as good a time as any to use a $500 ticket then. All right, we get some action from the small blind. And the big blind. And an ace comes. I think if this goes check, we do raise this. Because our 10s could still be good right now. The odds of us hitting a set on the turn if we check are very small. And the chance of a king, queen, or jack coming is certainly high enough that we want to dissuade anyone from staying in with picture cards. Yeah, we've got to get rid of the picture card hands right now. We could probably check behind the turn. Oh, wow. Both called us? Both called us on a no-draw board. If it was one, I'd think, yeah, we could be up against a 9 or a pocket pair here, but both, someone's got to have a raggy ace, right? They got a raggy ace that they're going to call down with, even though they're scared of it. All right, well, for an absolute monster then, give me a 10 on the river. Nope. And it's an overcard to our 10s, and it makes the heart draw. Not that that was really a thing on the flop. But yeah, yeah. We're not good, right? We're not good. Oh, wow. I was really umming and ahhing as to whether to call the raise there. It was from a gut shot straight draw that had missed. But then when the other call came in, I knew we had to fold. And thank goodness, because they did have the ace. Ace 6 offsuit. Oh, my goodness. Ace 7 offsuit. Okay, so an ace is now a straight. Pretty interesting. The flush draw did come in. And a 6 is also a better straight, not that a 6 is super likely. Hey, Vita Spoon. Yeah, went fine, thanks. I think we doubled our money. Nearly doubled our money, not quite. Oh, wow, 6-7. Got the absolute nuts other than the flush. The nut straight. The rare nut straight. Yeah, went fine. Nearly doubled our money. Thanks, man. Had to absolutely grind into the money, but we managed to do that, which felt really good. Wow, that was some pre-flop action. This is already quite a big pot. Agro Santos is actually from Ireland in the Irish Open. That's good to see. Don't see that very often. Albania, Argentina, Belgium, and 2 UK players to round it out. Ah, good Zom. Glad to help, man. Glad to help.
Right,
Not long left.
Pop boogies. No.
Okay.
Q Andrew guy. Pop
All right, blinds up. Not very much. Okay. Good night, Zaki. Love you. See you in the morning.
Are you alright there, Zach?
It's like a malfunctioning insect. Just going through your legs, mummy. Oh, I'm getting gravity goldfish. Oh, you clean gravity goldfish,
Yeah,
mummy.
it's not dry, but...
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
that's a
Yeah.
nice mummy, cleaning gravity goldfish.
Come on. Come on then, Sally.
I want to sleep in.
You can. But you can sleep. If you go to sleep, sleep with his bent up, bent up. Okay, come.
Good night, Zelda. Love you.
You're not very tired. You're very tired. Do you want to go straight to bed or do you want to bath? I have to get you some milk, Anna, tell you.
No hand there. Under the gun next hand, unless... Well, someone can't join us at the small blind. So yeah, under the gun next hand. I'm guessing late registration is 3 hours, by the way. Yeah, I misread how long it was running for. I was like, only 26 minutes left? No. Yeah, another 2.5 hours. It is 3 hours late registration. All right, big blind next hand. Unless someone joins on the button. Is that possible? I feel like that probably isn't possible either. I used to know these things very clearly when I used to play live Pokeball, but you don't pay as much attention to it when it's all automated. Also, cash and tournaments might not be the same. Good evening, Jay Bazza. Great to see you, man. Oh, hotel in Belfast. That's cool. This is the closest to Ireland that I'm getting. Sevens in the big blind. That's good for a set mine, if nothing else, isn't it? You'd think. Saying that, I guess if there's a 3-bet, we might have to let it go. But I hope not.
Bring gravity goldfish. Show him your bed. He's not seen your bed yet. Show him. Show gravity goldfish your bed. He's not seen it.
No, folds round. Okay.
Say, come see my bed, gravity goldfish.
Oh well. All the best on the rest of your travel, Jay Bazza, and hope the check-in goes well. You got a nice room and all that. Look forward to chatting to you properly later. Oh, ace 10 on the button. That's pretty good. And we do have someone joining us. We can have a look, right? So they couldn't join in the small blind. You know what? Forgive me. I'm gonna throw this away. I'm so sorry. After all that excitement about getting ace 10, I don't have it in me to 3-bet it. I could do in different circumstance. Yeah, and then the button skipped them. Yeah, so they did join after the button. Okay, there we go. I'm relearning. My 20-year-old knowledge is coming back to me. Good evening, Alejo. Cool. Good luck on the tables. Or if you've just been, you can stick around later and you got to go now. Have a good time between now and then. Thanks, Alejo. Thanks, man. Ugh. No, it's a little too early for a 2-gapper. It keeps giving us hands that just aren't quite by a fraction good enough to play, in my opinion. I'm looking forward to getting going properly soon. Yeah, it's fine, isn't it? We don't regret this with middle pair. Runner straight, runner flush. That's not that good, is it? Definitely don't regret it now. Obviously not playing that under the gun. Big blind next hand. Blind shouldn't go up on us. Oh, that's a good big blind, though. Jack 10 of diamonds. We get a raise. Ah, gosh. Okay. We hit top pair in a gut shot, which is really good. The bad news is it's all hearts. We hit the gut shot. I thought maybe he had the 10 as well, and I was hoping to get them to fold the 10. Okay, so yeah, back up 12% of starting. That's good. Well, I say back up. This is our current record. Woo! Yeah, cheers, Dave Baz. And it made them sit out the small blind as well. So they sat out a hand in small blind, and then it skips you on the button, yeah. Which is what I remember, but I wasn't confident to be very sure about that. Any Premier League football fans out there? I've suddenly just realised that I think I'm right in saying that the Bournemouth manager got sacked about a week ago, right? Is that right? Was he sacked or did he go? Like, what's going on there? Because it just suddenly struck me that Bournemouth have surely had a really good season. Like, mid-table Bournemouth is surely a really good season, right? There's no way that Bournemouth, like, expectations are like Europe or sacked. Surely not. Connected, suited is good enough for us to raise from the cutoff, even if it's 5 high. Amazing, J-Baz are good. I've never been to Northern Ireland. I'd love to go. Okay, we get called by the we get called by the big blind, and then they check to us on the flop. And we put in a good size bet because it's quite, you know, quite high cards, all pretty connected. And that gives us the pot. Lovely. Up 16 to 17%. Really not had anything too major yet. We had pocket 7s they were unfolded to. We had pocket 10s that lost to ace 6. I don't think we've had a single big ace. Oh, we had ace 10 that we just folded to a raise. If you can call that a big ace. Nope, not good enough this early. Would it be good enough anyway? Yeah, probably, definitely from the bottom. Small blind calls. Giving the big blind great odds to call, and they do. Might called anyway. Lots of hands that would. Very bad but suited hand in the big blind. One of these days, we'll get a hand versus bounty. The one time he folded to us was when we had 7-7. Calls this, we might call. Be a lot better if it was 3-4. It'd be a lot better if it was 4-5. But still. Okay, getting really good odds to call now. We're either looking for a 4-5 or a couple of spades. There's a 5 of spades, so there's a runner straight flush out there for us. But the problem is that, barring that, the 7-8 makes a lot of straights already. There are straights already made that beat all the straights we could possibly hope to make. Yeah, like, so now we've got an open-ended straight draw, but if a 6 comes, the board is a straight, and a 6 is already a straight right now. Wow, and there is our straight. Okay. So we're still petrified of the, say we're still in this, we're still petrified of the 6. Although less so with all this checking. Oh yeah, thanks Jay Bazza. Yeah, check out the document. Oh yeah. With a nice little summary on the right. One of my better spreadsheets. You'll sadly take a big hit in the spent column if we go out without taking anything here to balance it in the wins returns column. But we've got to play these big tickets, right? You know, no matter how long it is we sit on them, whether we leave them till dead last or whatever, we do have to play them eventually. Bournemouth manager is confirmed to leave at the end of the season. You think he wants something bigger instead of getting forced out? Why would he be forced out, though? Like, wanting something bigger makes sense. What about the forced out? I don't understand the forced out bit. Sorry, Joe. His contract is up and they couldn't make a deal. AC in... AC and La Liga want him. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Thanks, everybody. Ah, we hit bottom pair, but the 2 cards with it are just terrible. So we got an idiot straight draw with a 10 here. We'd love a free card. Just to try and hit a 9? Like, actually, yeah, we're really just hoping to hit a 9 here. At least it's an undercard. So if the checking on the flop meant nobody else has anything, then we're ahead. I think I might fold this. Evil Gerald was just checking to get a C-bet. And now he's saying that they've got something. Yeah, we're not good. We're not good. Even if the 10 came, I'm not happy. If the 8 came, I'm not happy because then the 10's the straight. Like, yeah, the only thing I'm really happy about is a 9, and that's not a good place to be. It's almost like we've got a pocket pair trying to hit a bad set. A hand that's worse than a set. Great that we got a free card. Okay. Maybe our best hand of the night so far. Mia's really calmed down after the early craziness, huh? Yeah, thanks, Academical. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. No, that's no good. That's no good. We'd have had an open-ended straight draw now, but now the flush is in. Wow, now the flush is really in. Can we have a hand, Poker Stars? Thank you. Oh, yeah, okay. It's probably a fold this early. It's pretty close, but yeah. If I'm not careful, I'm becoming a bit of a call station. It's quite nice that the 3-betting hasn't been too crazy for a bit now. Lucas is 3-betting a little heavy. Mia was early, but not so much now, I don't think. Anyway, there's a 3-bet for somebody that never 3-bets, so I'm glad we decided to pass this one up. Oh, and that's break, sorry. Okay. Lovely. Well, we're doing fine. Big blind when we come back. See you in 5. Woo! Could grab some water. The Monster, thank you very much for the follow, man. Great to have you here. Okay, we come back to Ace King in the Big Blind. It's probably very good. Could be very bad. Thanks so much, Ceisk. So Bounty has big raised us 2 out of 3 times and folded to us when we had 7s and Ace King. It's like he knows. Oh well. Oh well. Blind's getting reasonably big now. I need to get raising more or people are going to respect my raises too much when we do get a hand. Queen 7 that had top pair all the way didn't bet until the 4th heart came when they'd finally lost. What a weird, weird hand. I can't believe how much Mia's calmed down. Mia was crazy at the start. And then they lost a couple of fairly big hands. Went down to 8,000. It was just like, okay, I'm done. Chill out now. Got it out of my system. Was hopeful when the king came, but no, nothing with it. Big blind next hand. Blinds won't go up on us. Rare 3-bet from LaFalo. Cool, be right back. Sorry, just decided I need some ibuprofen. I was okay on the break, and then I was like, oh, I was umming and ahhing a bit, like, have I got a bit of a headache coming on, or am I okay? And then suddenly sat down and had this huge throb. I was like, oh, that's not good. I don't want it to get worse for an hour. I'd rather get on top of it if I'm going to poker. Wow. Not flush versus the bluff. LaFalo is gone. We get King 9 in the big blind. So LaFalo 3-bet Queen 10. That's how they got themselves in all that trouble there. Now, I say that, I'm going to 3-bet now. No, I'm not. I was going to. I might 4-bet. No. No, they've not 3-bet enough. Gosh, I was tempted. I was tempted to 4-bet. I think there's a very good chance I win that if I 4-bet. Kind of wish I was in this one. Only kind of. Bottom next hand. Not the nines! Actually, it's a bit early to be calling a raise. Like, yeah. It's an unfortunate position to get nines with an under-the-gun razor. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, I'd be a lot happier with kings right now. With the king of spades. Okay. The nines could be good. Let's ask the question. Are my nines good? My spade could also be good. Okay, my shame the case 9 didn't come. And I should have 3. I don't know why I didn't 3-bet. I'm being not aggressive enough here. I need to be more aggressive. But yes, the spade or the case 9. The case 9 would have been absolutely incredible because they'd have had 2 pair. It's not really what we're looking for on the flop, but we'll put in the 3-bet. The 3-bet, the c-bet. It rhymes. It could be the same. Not particularly happy with getting called there. And again. Okay. We take it with a big third barrel on the river. Was that aggressive enough? I think it was. Poker baby, yeah, Avery, let's go. Evening, Zach, good to see you, man. Do we defend this? No. No. Now this we would have defended. And we might defend it now. Mia back to raising after a period of tighter play. Oh! The follow's back in. I should have made notes. I can make notes now. They rebought. Not a good flop for us, but never mind. He must have some money, Hydra. He must have some money, right? I mean, he has won an EPT. Oh, he's an EPT season winner. Sorry, EPT season winner. Yeah, J-Hood. Yeah. Boom. You've got to, right? Like they don't let you delay your rebuy. So, but yeah, don't think he was on our table, was he? Until later, because Moscow is now in his old seat. We really haven't had any short stacks at the table, have we? No. Oh, darn! Would have had trip turns. Not sure what on earth would have been doing in this hand, but would have had trip turns. Oh my goodness. Buffalo having a rough tournament. It's a shame we're out of position on them. They are significantly the short stack now. It'd be lovely to pick up a $125 bounty at some point, but it's not happening right now. Could more likely to happen this hand, I guess. Nope, sadly not. Nope, just take the blinds. That's what I said before about if we don't raise enough, then we're going to get too much respect when we do raise. I did raise that ace-5 suited under the gun. LaFolla limping now. Wow. Well, the 5 is a straight. The clubs have come in. We'd have had 2 pair. And ace-4 is good. Gosh. LaFolla seems pretty heavily tilted. No, they've got us. Ah, darn it. I didn't bet enough to bluff them off. I was hoping we were splitting the pot, honestly. That's interesting that they didn't continuation bet there. Bear in mind, I want to hit to get a bounty here. We've picked up a gut shot straight draw as well as overcards. No, he calls me. Oh, he had it. He had it. He had top pair and the straight draw. Oh dear, we played a couple of bad hands there in a row, and now we've got to play the short stack. All right, we're going to play smart short stack play now for as long as we can. Bearing in mind we look like a real bluffer now. We need to hit hands and get paid when we're bluffing. Sorry, when we're raising. We look like we're bluffing. Yeah, if there's no like murder documentary on the TV or something, that's totally fine. Yeah. Phone is not so bad, yeah. Yeah, cheers on. Feels bad to have played a couple of hands and got caught. Firstly, like, sometimes it works, right? And secondly, all we got to do is double up and we're right back to where we were, which can absolutely happen. So we just got to be patient, really, really pick our moment. Blinds are getting quite big now, so it'll definitely head in that direction. The funny thing is, I might have got Mia to fold if I'd raised way bigger on the previous hand, but I think it was too risky. It looked a little bit like Mia might have had the 8 themselves. Yeah, cheers, Hydra, but then I've made a couple of bad bluffs since that got called, so I don't know. I think I'm bluffing too much tonight. Not delighted with how I'm playing. Would love to get back ahead of Lafalo, not miles off their stack size. Okay. I feel like Lafalo's chips are more available than anybody else's. Maybe we're getting them back in. Hey, DJ and Ali. Yeah, not great so far. I played a couple of bad hands recently, and it's cost us quite a few chips, but we'll do our best to pull it back. Well, we're not getting Lafalo anytime soon now. If they want to double us up this hand, though, we'd be delighted. We're really not hitting anything. We're really not hitting anything on any of the flops so far. There's only so long you can go. We're getting all these half hands right, like suited aces. Oh, we could go all in here actually. Yeah. Okay. This to get us part way back in. Agro Santos getting pretty good odds to call us with whatever you hear. Yep. King 8 suited doesn't hit yet. Not hit, but diamond draw hits the diamond. Wow. Okay. Wasn't to be. That's unfortunate because we'd have been right back in it there, but a good way back in it. But we get rivered by a runner flush draw. Never mind. Never mind. Let's see what else is on. They're seating at $100, but I've got to play better than that. All right, we're gonna play the $100. Yeah, I lost you.
Oh, sorry. Shall I do
Whatever. Yeah, thanks. No worries, no worries. Wow, straight into queens. Maybe this is meant to be. Maybe we go out the $100 first hand. I was going to overshove for bounties. It's not bounties, is it? I've just realised. How about I regret this decision to jump into a slow-playing, non-bounty tournament? Well, we make a good start anyway, so that's nice. Yeah, the next tournament I was interested in is like 45 minutes. So it's nice to join one that's starting right now, isn't it, to be fair? Wow. Wow. Definitely a bit worried we're behind here. Now I'm really worried. Because they definitely could have been playing the flush draw. No, they just hit the jack on the turn. Okay. Cool, more chips. Okay. So we win the first two hands at this. Hey, DJen, thank you so much for the follow, man. Great to have you here. We were still in when you asked, Jay Bazza, but not anymore. Not anymore. We saved all our luck for the start of this one. Let's see if we can get something out of tonight. No stress if we don't. Good evening, Baby Jock. Great to see you, man. Yeah, Ace 5 of Hearts is a nice hand for sure. For sure. Bit too early position for this. It's so weird playing a non-bounty tournament. Was it about a month ago we played our $1,000 ticket non-bounty tournament? That was a really slow one as well, to be fair. This is just regular pace. Regular slow pace, if that makes sense. Not like mega slow. Maybe I should have raised this. Oh, does this mean he's part of the PokerStars team? Adam McCullough? We playing a PokerStars big deal? I think so, Cease. Yeah. Did update that. Oh yeah, I was just too busy with the queens. Talking to queens, that's what wins it for 7. Under the gun next hand. Good multitasking. Yeah, true. Yeah, cheers. I did manage to do it during the hand. That is surprisingly good multitasking for me. It's probably occurred before, but honestly, I don't... It's not very often that I play more than one tournament in an evening. Sometimes on the $20, I start on a really rapid one and then do another $20 one shortly afterwards. But yeah, for the most part, no. Nothing under the gun, so big blind next hand. There's a hot $22 in 36 minutes. I'm tempted to say let's bang that one on as well. Especially as this isn't bounty. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to register for a hot $22. You softy. I'll just get table 2 ready, sorry. Oh, it is very nearly ready. I had a hot hyper on table 2 last time, which is just minus the word hyper and we're there. And then on the 2 tables, is the delay correct? Yeah, okay, great. So we're ready for that one to start in, what did I say, about half an hour? And then there's another turbo $22 that I fancy playing about an hour after that one. If we're still playing poker at that point at all. Yeah, 10 minutes ago, Vidismoon. Honestly, we could have been right back in the 500 or even flying if we'd got any of this in the 500, couldn't we? But I don't think I played it particularly well. I need to go back and look at it later. But at the same time, we definitely were just running super dry. Like, I don't think we connected with a single flop. So our first 500 out of 6 didn't go very well, but that's fine, isn't it? Like we've had so much fortune at the 50s that we can ride quite a few unlucky ones. Even if this is it, even if this is all we make, we've made over half the free tickets in returns now, so I can't complain. I'm very happy with that. You'd think with bounty tournaments we'll make a little bit more, but it might be very little more. And King 7 suited, interesting. But yeah, 5 more 500s to go. We could definitely turn it around on them. And this is the first of our 100s, of which we got 19. It's actually the tickets we got the most amount left of. We started with $20, which we're nearly down to half. $50, which I think we're under half. $1,000, of which we spent 1. And $6 $500, of which we spent 1. Just the 1 diamond. Not enough diamonds for us. And not a king high board, so we're pretty done with this one. Saying that, no c-bet. Wow. Okay. I feel like they're genuinely saying they don't have the ace here, so pretty happy to say I've got the ace. I've now got the queen straight draw. They could be slow playing something. Great, yeah. King 7 suit again. But there's more players this time. Yeah, you know, I'm going to let that one go. Ace Jack, very nice, very nice. Just take the blinds. Always pretty happy with that with Ace Jack, honestly. Big blind next hand. Blinds up, as we're big blind. Oh well. Oh, and a suited ace, so maybe we'll defend this. D-Gen, this one's for you. Suited ace 5. Not hearts, sorry, but don't know how important the hearts part was to you. Don't play nines, keep flopping trips. I'm gonna try, J-Baz. I'm really gonna try. Calls us and we hit the 5 and we take it. Nice. We weren't folding to a check raise there because we had a pair and we had a runner and a flush draw. We definitely wanted to see one more card. Also, just force him to fire on the turn, right? Some people don't. I've seen people check raise the flop, especially good players. I've seen good players check raise the flop and then that was their big shot, right? And they're like, okay, something's not working here. I'm going to back out. This needs to go in the bin. It's like one of these that goes, but it hasn't been working for ages. Zelda seems to really like it. Good job getting him down.
Zach just wanted to go. He said he didn't want to back. He wanted to just go to bed. Then he fed him like thinking around and getting out of bed. Makes me sad when I shout at him. It works, but I have to shout and say, "Get in bed." He goes, "I'm like, well, he knows about it. It won't work."
Funny egg.
Are you in the 100 one now?
Oh yeah, I've been playing it a little while, yeah. Ace King beats tens. Oh, and an all in. Goodbye tens. I'm really glad I bought into the 100. I'm feeling better than I expected to. It helps when you win the first two hands, doesn't it? And we've won a couple since as well, but yeah, definitely feeling okay so far. Break in 5 minutes. Bit too early for King 2 suited. Oh, eight's okay. Oh my goodness, I'm next to Global Happiness Poker! No way! No way, that's wild! Ha! And they've just 3-bet me! And look at their stack! How are they so big stacked already? Someone's got to tell me what they had here. Ah, that's a terrible river card. I think he just rivered me. I think he just rivered me. Never mind. It really felt like a big ace to me there. I'm calling ace king. Could have been ace queen easily, but I'm calling ace king. I think they checked the turn because they picked up the gut shot as well. Oh, and that's break. Okay, thanks everybody. Catch you at 5. Woo! Well, that isn't until September, is it, Jay Bazza? So that's a little way off yet. So, honestly, I was just playing the 20s and the 50s to get warmed up, and then when a good tournament came along that I wanted to play using the thousands and 500s, I was hoping to save the hundreds for Sunday Millions, but goodness knows they might not be coming back. So a bit gutted about that. But yeah, like if I have anything left by the Wacoop, great. Otherwise, I kind of want to play it anyway, right? We'll see. We'll see what's going on by then. Okay, see you in a few. I'll be getting on with this little poker streamer, and he's sat next to me on the table.
Oh. Okay.
And I think he just riveted me out of my hand, but it's all good. nice. Yeah.
Seen that guy do loads of
Yep,
stunts like
yep,
that.
me too.
And he well broke it. He was just like, no, okay, we'll do karaoke.
Yeah, what a dude. He's a nice guy though. The visitor. Myra, close the curtains now. Do you want the last drinks
No,
wine?
I'm not an old lady. I can crochet. Richard, I'm not an old lady.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Hey Richard, I'm enjoying my life. I don't care. I'm saying.
That's it. That's what it's about.
Crochet, a poison documentary, and whiskey and coke.
Surprise drink is always good. You can officially have my coffee martini.
Why is it there? Wasn't that nice?
Oh,
You want it?
oh, that's a shame. Well, I'm not having alcohol or caffeine at the moment, really. So
Maybe I bit looked. I just didn't think it was as nice as what I've had. Or the stuff maybe was too strong. God, I don't know. But that is Richard. You get the brownie quick.
thanks a lot. Yeah, Veli, it's just someone that I raid quite a lot. He's by far the most responsive and nicest other poker streamer that I've raided. I've had like 0 response off anybody else. Nobody's ever raided me back. Whereas he's said hi, he's come into chat. He's a lovely guy. I've ended up watching his streams as a result and really enjoying him. So just a Swedish poker streamer, but I just find him super cool. And yeah, check out his stream, honestly. Pocket sixes. He did have ace queen, by the way. He did have ace queen. I was exactly right. We called down all the way ahead until we lost on the river, and then we folded. So it's nice to see that that was the correct play for once, definitively. Not that he played it wrong. He did everything right. Sorry to hear that, love. We get called and we hit the 6. Oh my goodness, how much do we hope that they had the king? Wow. Wow. Now, they could be straight or flush drawing. Oh, man. I nearly checked that as well. It was a very quick calculation. I know I raised quite quickly. It was a very quick calculation of my head, but I was strongly considering checking to them. Hoping they were floating us. Quad 6s. Wow. That's a real shame they didn't have it. Fiend, thank you very much for the follow, Fiend. Oh, and I missed Gil Bank as well with a follow. Oh my goodness, 3 follows tonight. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you very much. I never get this many follows at poker. For those of you new here, we're just playing through tickets over a period of months from a gold pass I won. So one of the options on a gold pass is to redeem for 72 tickets, which is $3 $1,000, $6 $500, $19 $100, $20 $50, and $20 $20. And you get like a 34 or something tournament dollars change at the end of that on top. And yeah, we've been slowly playing through them. If you ! Gold Pass, it brings up a document that's kept track of how we've done so far. Sadly, the 2 big tickets that we've spent haven't gone so well, but luckily we've more than compensated for that with some big wins on the $50 throughout the last few weeks. So we are ahead at the moment for the time being. No idea if we'll end ahead or not, but I was very worried that I might just make like 10% overall. So I'm very, very pleased that we're just over halfway on making the money back, with plenty of tickets left. But I've got to do better with the remaining $2 $1,000 and $500 than I have done. This is my first $100. I've not spent a $100 ticket so far. We've been almost exclusively playing the 50s and the 20s, partly because I was really rusty. I hadn't played poker for nearly a year, and I had 3 Powerpath Step 5s, is it? The $55 about to expire. So I played one and won this gold path, came second out of 600 players, and was like, right, I'd better get my head back in a poker book and start with the little ones to shake off some of the rust. And as you can see from the document, I actually started really badly. I lost like 9 out of the first 10 or something, and then after that it really clicked, thank goodness. Blinds up next hand with us under the gun. Nope, nothing under the gun, so big blind next hand. Only Jack 4 offsuit in the big blind, sadly. So we are done with this one. Small blind next. Queen 9 suited the small is more interesting. You like Global Happiness Poker's name? Yeah, it's great. It's great. Any Any upbeatness is always welcome from me. I've been 3-betting quite a lot according to this, so I'm gonna chill out and just call this one, and hope that Global Happiness takes the opportunity to come with us. No, but we hit trip 9s. Quad 9s. I can't believe we've hit quads twice in a row. Maybe I should have bet really small here and tried to deduce a re-raise. Might get one anyway. I'm hoping that he's considering a re-raise rather than just call fold. I'm hoping he's thinking call raise, or at least fold call raise. Turns out you can beat PokerStars team provided you have quads. They had ace-8. They probably were on call fold. We probably made the maximum. Can't believe we've had quads twice. How different is this tournament to the last one? It's a shame that we've had so much luck so... Well, it's not a shame, because you either have luck early or you don't. And it doesn't mean that we won't have luck later as well. But... like, you definitely want to, like, just chill out for an hour, and then when the blinds are up a bit, or 2 hours, like, then get the luck right. Whereas, we've had all our luck with pretty low blinds, so we're only 30,000 up. But that's still something, isn't it? It's still pretty cool. The dreaded 9s. I'd like quad 9s again, please. Oh, the other tournament started. We got a call in the blinds. Wow, that's unexpected. Call in the blinds. Hey, Corley's here. Hey, Corley. How you doing? Woo! Great to see you. All right, well, cool. We'll try and hit a 9. No, but we got an overpair. Oh, gosh. So the question here is, could they have ace king? The queen wasn't a good card. No, kings. Yeah, bad play from me. Oh dear. I'm not doing great tonight. Should have got away from that. All right, the Turbo $22 started, so we'll do our best short stacks here, and we'll do our best on the other table. Nines, man. Darn it. Oh, we've been moved. Oh, no, I didn't want to get moved. Oh gosh, no, Jay Bazza. Yeah, I'd have cashed out in a heartbeat. No, it was tickets. Oh, I'm sorry in a way. I'm not playing right tonight. We've had like 3 weeks in a row where I've really got it right, and then today I'm just off base, and I don't know why. My apologies. Okay, tens in the bounty tournament. I can't let go hands properly tonight. I've had a really good sensor it the last few weeks, so then tonight I'm just hanging on to everything way too much. I don't know why. We do only need a chip and a chair caller. Yeah, you know what? We're short stacked now in the Irish Open, but let's chip and a chair our way back into it. Yeah, honestly, Jay Bazza, if I play nines as badly as I play the next pair of nines, then I really shouldn't play nines. I'm just thinking, I don't know if I'm going to get on tomorrow. I'll try and have a quick look at the tournaments now. I might be able to play some quick $20 later in the evening, but quite late in the afternoon. I'm taking the kids to see someone, and if we end up there late, I don't know what time we'll end up back. The kids might have a late night. We might all get back a bit late. I was wondering whether we should do the reverse, you know, love, because it would be quite late after the.
Well, I won't be able to go.
Are you busy beforehand? So I was thinking go late morning for a little bit.
Really be late because I'm picking up Ross tomorrow.
Yeah, and we don't want to surprise them that early. Okay, no, never mind. Just with how late it's going to be for the kids, maybe if we get there at 5, I could say to like 7 or 8. Yeah.
They've got bed as soon as you get there.
Okay. Oh, top pair with our ace 8 in the hot 22.
You know, about sausage poisoning.
You carry on with your sausage poisoning, Mrs. Rellis. Sorry. And now we fold. Gosh, I wish I'd listened to that, Jay Bazza. Or I wish I'd just tried to like set mine and not horribly overplayed the nines. Talking of overplayed, Well, we haven't overplayed it yet, but that heart and that king is bad news for us in the hot 22. And that heart's really bad news. If the first one was bad news, this one's a disaster. Look at that, I can fold. I've remembered where the button is. We hit a pair with 5-3. It was a bad flop for us, wasn't it? The fact that 9s were an overpair, 9s are hardly ever an overpair, didn't really allow me to get away from it. Oh, got a gut shot as well with that pair of 5s. No, neither did I. Look. No, total swing and a miss. We've got a gut shot on the hot 22. I'll be able to shove this if it folds round. We'll take one card to the gut shot. No. Now we've got the world's worst flush draw. So he really could have had Ace King. Go back to those 9s that I've just seen you guys watch. He really could have had Ace King, but it wasn't worth the risk, right? They played it like Ace King are a big pair. They had a big pair. Why do I want a 50-50? At best, that many chips there, right? That's where I've been going wrong tonight. Like, some of my bluffs as well, like, there have been times when it'd have been a bit unlucky, but someone could have run into, like, a backdraw flush or something, and then I make my big bluff, and then they call, and, like, there's just easier ways to... more straightforward ways to make chips than what I'm playing tonight. I'm playing a style that works for a while, and then eventually you get caught. Now this is a hand. Gut shot and the flush draw. It's a shame there's an ace out. Although we might be able to represent it. Is someone calling it? Zelda. It's a not so good turn card. Oh, we hit the straight. That's got to be well disguised. That's got to be well disguised. My goodness. It's a hard fold for Rick if he's got the ace. He makes it. Wow, that might be an incredible fold, you know. That might be an incredible fold. It's a shame there's not bounties on the Fenomeno because people would be fighting over our ace king all in here. As it is, we might not even get the double up. Okay, well, I'm liking the 1600. Okay, ace king versus ace 5. No 5 so far. Still no 5. Still no 5. We're good. I was like, that hasn't split right? No, no, it can't split on ace king with the ace out. Okay, so we're back to half stack. You know what? I was like, oh, we're just out of this, aren't we? But no. No, one more double up, darn it. We're back to half stack. We're up in the 22. Like Corley says, chip in a chair. We're not going to go away quietly. Even though I've played badly so far, it doesn't mean I have to play badly now. Let's fight back in. You are, Corley. You are. No, oh, that's funny timing, Corley. After what I just said. You are good at pep talks. It's what I needed. Let's go. All we can do is our best from here. And all we can do is our best on the night, right? Like, sometimes you are in a... You can't even always explain why. Sometimes you can explain it like, oh, actually, I'm a bit tired or I'm a bit under the weather. Sometimes you're not sure why you're not playing your A game. And all you can do is do everything within your power to drag your game up to the highest it can be. Even if that is your C game or your B game, whatever it is. Just play the best you can play on the night, right? Let's do that from now. See if the cards fall our way. See if we can turn around the $100. See if we can start making money on the $20. Can't call that. A7 in the hot 22. Oh, the Phenomenos must only be like a 2-hour till late registration ends. Not that we're interested on less than half a stack, but for now, like we're hoping to be interested later. But yeah, late registration ends in just over an hour. All right, Rick versus Rick. Let's go. Not that he knows it's Rick versus Rick. Well, 3-bet. Rick's been pretty aggressive. Top, top. Rick, 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 Rick. Okay. We're going bounty hunting. We're hoping they've got a draw. Well, what we're really hoping is they've got a worse jack. But if they've got a draw, we're happy with that as well. Whoa, 2-pair! Oh, we hit 2-pair! Wow, good job they didn't have the hearts. That's a sick flop and an equally sick turn, just in a different direction, right? That hand just got silly. Like, we 3-bet with by far the best hand, and then the hand just got silly from there. We make our first money of the night. $5! Woo! So, what 1% of the first tournament we bought into tonight? Let's go. Oh no, I should have played this. I should have played this. Top pair and a flush draw. Wow. I knocked someone out in a $20 look. Yeah, ace-8 was another possibility, J-Baz, but it was still too risky, right? So it's a weird one because we could have won that hand. We could have called and won that hand. It wasn't as bad as it looked in that sense, but I still think it was just too there was no need to be that risky with it, right? Like, maybe I didn't even... In my mind, I don't even necessarily like the 3-bet. Like, just set mine. Because he made an early position raise. This limp is weird to me. Don't know if I like this raise. Yeah, I guess it's fine, right? I guess it's fine. Also, we're in with a short stack, actually. I like being in with the short stack. That I do like. Now we're only in with the short stack. Okay, we just take the chips, but that's, considering we completely missed the flop, that's great. Wow, into aces. Ah, the short stack doesn't go with us. Sad times. No one goes with us? Mac re-raises us and calls. And I'm guessing now folds. That was a weird bet out. Maybe I was supposed to flat that. I don't really understand the bet out. You'd never get GTO Wizard making that play, so it's hard to study it. But yeah, I probably should have just taken a card. But then maybe a queen comes and maybe we're outdrawn, or a king and maybe he's got king queen. You know, sick stuff happens, right? You know what? We're gonna shove. We're gonna shove the Irish Open and try and get 2,500 chips because that's a big portion of our stack right now, and there's a very decent chance that we're ahead if someone calls with a big ace. We're fighting because Corley told us to. We're fighting. We're 4th out of 237 on the $22. It's International Rowdy Roddy Piper Day. He was pretty international himself, right? He was actually Canadian, claimed to be Scottish, spent most of his time in America. The first and greatest heel of all time. I'm a massive fan. I'm a massive fan of Piper, but like, there'll have even been earlier heels, but Gorgeous George really defined what the modern day heel was back in the 50s, right? From then till now, that's might arguably have been the first heel in the real traditional sense of it. Is there definitely a better heel than Piper? Not necessarily. Piper, you could make a strong argument for Piper being the best heel ever. Like, everyone's Mount Rushmore is nearly always faces, right? Could be the greatest heel, Jabble. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Great to see you, man. And he was certainly part of the biggest increase in popularity that wrestling ever saw, wasn't he? It was a huge, huge part of that. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good shout. Oh, that's cute. What snacks are you having?
I'm gonna get some dried cherries, raisins. I don't know what they are. Is it dried berries, chosen berries?
No, I'm good, but you enjoy. Thanks, love.
Nuts.
No, I had a lot of nuts earlier. No, it's all right. Thanks, love. I'm good. I'm good. You enjoy. Appreciate it. A few cheese cubes or something would be amazing.
I didn't get as much cheese left on it. I thought I got more meat, pure meat than I did.
Yeah, you do have nights like that, J Bazza. The 500 certainly felt that way, but then I had a good run in the 100 until I totally blew it on the 9s, which was another reason, like, if stuff is going against you and you've had a hard time, then go ahead and blow it on 9s. But if stuff's gone your way and you're up, don't blow your lead unnecessarily on 9s. You know, that was, yeah. It's okay. Sometimes I need to have a bad day sometimes to remind me of the mistakes I'm prone to making. To drag me back. Hey, Hot Rats, great to see you, man. Yeah, chip in a chair, baby. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're doing well in the Hot 22, and we've doubled up from our lowest in the Irish Open to get ourselves in a position where we could get back to starting stack with another all-in. Exactly, Jay Bazza. We could do it. We could do it. $5 at a time. Ace 6 has the flush, and poor Ace Queen is dropped. This is actually quite a good point to shove. I might shove this Ace 5, you know. Worst case, we're kind of 30%ing it with 3 outs. But there's a real chance that we just take 4,500 chips right here, which is a huge portion of our stack. And it's not a bounty tournament. I wouldn't want to make this play in a bounty tournament, but in a non-bounty tournament, I think we can make this play. And I think most of the time, originally folds and we take this down. We've got the fold equity. No, they call with Ace 8. Wow, and they hit the 8. 7 me? Doesn't 7 me. I can't believe they called with Ace 8. I actually think that's a terrible call, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. So I tried my best. I got surprisingly called. Well, thankfully, this Hot 22 is a turbo, so it either goes well quickly or it goes badly quickly, and either way, I get a reasonable amount of sleep to deal with tomorrow. Oh yeah, I was going to have a look at tomorrow's later tournaments because I will be out fairly late. Don't want to rush back too much. Say I was back at 7. There's a cool $55 turbo at 7.15. That's pushing when I'll be back, though, if I'm being honest. Yeah, and then there's a 7.30 that's kind of interesting, but...
You got a mix of mature and mild.
Oh, thanks, love.
And Zach told me how nursery said he couldn't have oranges and tangerines today.
Oh, was he okay with it?
No, he was just telling me about it.
Okay.
Yeah, could make it both. I'm running period. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to start. We're trying to start with
Okay. There's an 8.15. We can definitely try. I can try and be back for the 8.15 tomorrow. There's an 8.15, $22. The Hot 22 again. It's this. We can try and play this tomorrow. And then there's a, at 9.05, there's a turbo $55. If we feel like it, I could throw that in as well, but we'll see how we're feeling. Okay. Probably on tomorrow then, just late. I'm so sad Ace 8 called me. I really didn't think Ace 8 would call me that. I'd been being pretty tight as well. Not Your Wife is, has been and still is quite short stacked. Not short stacked as they were, credit to them. I hope not Jack Ball. I think he died around the time she was a baby. There might not even be any overlap. Gotta check now. Oh. No, there's a bit more overlap. There's a bit more overlap. Well, I think. I haven't checked her birth date yet, but I reckon she was born late 50s. And he was born... He died 63. Oh, might be Raising King 9. Never mind. Oh gosh, no, there's like a 10-year overlap, so maybe. Maybe. Yeah, she's 72 now, bless her. Hello, Rockets. Hoping that T1 Mar goes for this. They might go all in. If they call, it's a big chunk of their stack. No, they do fold, sadly. Sudace, okay. That'll do me for bounty hunting some of these half stacks. We get called by a big stack. And then, yeah, there is a shove. I guess we'll overshove. I want that fiver, baby. Oh no, we get called by tens. Well, we either make a fortune off an ace or nothing, and it's nothing. We hit the 7. Oh, this has not been our night. Well played to the 10s. We're getting good odds to have a look. Nice that the short stack's in. We don't hit though. And now they're ahead of us. We are the second short stack at the table. Wouldn't take too much for us to get back up there, though. Like 500 chips now. Okay. Right, looks like we're going to have to hit something. We got the kind of hand that could. Wow. All right, we're drawing completely live. Oh! Baby, okay. Now we're talking. We don't get the bounty, but we do get 9,000 chips to put us nearly back where we were. And now we can cover other people. We nearly ended up with a straight flush draw, but not quite. With a straight flush, sorry. We did have a straight flush draw. But in the end, the straight had to do. Yep, as long as it wasn't a queen on the river, we had that. We were blocking one of the queens. Into kings. And hopefully we look a bit like a maniac at this point. Wow. I should have raised. Oh no. It really feels like someone could have an 8 here. I should have raised. I was not expecting it to go call, call, call. They've so got the 8. They could have a... Someone's got the 8. Oh, man. They could have a 10. They could have a straight draw. They could even have a pocket pair. But it does feel like someone's got the 8 here out of the 2 calls there. And now an ace. Wow, okay. This hand's dead to us. Oh, for a tiny, tiny split second. I thought maybe that jack had hit us. So what? A 9-7 straight draw now has a straight. A jack 9 straight draw has a 9. What are you betting out with here that isn't a bluff that we beat? Nothing. So we're either beating a bluff would you not shove, though? Why would you not shove? It's a slight overbet. The tiniest bit over pot to shove there. Okay! Flush draw and a pair. Wowzers, and an overcard. Pretty incredible. Oh my goodness. I don't know what this bet out was. Please just have a missed flush draw as well. Ace 8. No, we miss! We miss! Oh no. Disaster. Okay, well. I tell you what, we could get a few calls here unless Gur isolates. Gur might just isolate it. Yeah, Gur isolates it. Gosh darn it, Gur. So far, so good. Okay. Okay, you never know. Again, going back to Corley, chip in the chair. Fold one. Let's see what the big blind brings. I guess we're getting odds to call. We've hit a 9 as well now. I tell you what, let's go. There's more in there than we've got left, so let's just go. Let's just go. No jack, got the 8. We got it, baby. Oh my goodness, we've doubled up twice through Gur, and then some. Plessing out is on 4,000 chips. Well, this is more interesting than just doing well, arguably. Lines up next hand. We'd have been looking for a king. Glad we got out of the way. No, not glad we got out of the way. We'd have had a sick outdraw. 5-minute break. Well, I can't quite believe we're still going. See you in a few. Woo! Oh, evening, Zelk. Sorry, good to see you, man. Oh yeah, we come back to shove on the blinds. Oh no, Gur's sitting out. Gur has a tendency to call us very wide, and we'd like them to call here, but it looks like... Oh no, they're back. Okay. Maybe they will. We've got a good bounty as well. Gosh, I'm actually really surprised they didn't. Interesting. Interesting. Dramatic start to the comeback. Has late registration ended, by the way? 13 minutes of late registration left. Okay, that's an open-ended trade roll. Okay, here goes nothing. Maybe, being the jack, maybe I could have checked that. I don't know, but we might have got the default something better. Anyway, this ridiculous roller coaster of a tournament. Ridiculous roller coaster of a tournament. We're back over starting stack. All right, big blind next hand. Oh, 2's in the big blind. Okay. I was going to say we could bounty hunt somebody, but no. It might be us getting bounty hunted. I think we'll shove if they raise. Yeah. Yeah, I like the shove a lot here. A lot of the time we just take it now for 1,200 chips, which is huge. And a lot of the time we're still ahead if we get called. Yeah, that's fantastic. We had the perfect chip stack there that would really hurt them if they called. No real short stacks at the table right now. In fact, we've been moved table and I haven't rejigged everything. Seven versus ace 10. Ace 10 hits on the turn. Brutal stuff. Brutal, brutal stuff. King 5 suited. No. Okay, never mind. I'm really hit and miss tonight. Like, I'm back to thinking more clearly and enjoying myself again now. I don't know what's coming over me at times. Oh, ace 9. Well, it's not like queen 10 was ever ahead. Literally never ahead. Oh no, what a flop that would have been. What a flop that would have been. Never mind. Never mind. You can't play all your raggy suited kings. 5 minutes till late registration ends. And then we'll have a look at the payout structure. We're going to have to fight a lot to get to any sort of bit of a payout, though. We still want to pick off short stacks of bounties for now. Hey, Regnan. I didn't play very well, in my opinion. I took too many risks, and I got called on them eventually. In the first one, the $500, I really wasn't connecting with anything. And it probably made me a bit too desperate. And then there was just one big mistake in the next one. In the $100, oh yeah, sorry. To round up the $500, I made 2 bad bluffs that got called, that got us short stacked, and then when I was trying to double up to near starting stack, I got rivered. I got it in ahead, and I got rivered out. So that was a bit unlucky and a bit badly played, a mixture of both. And then in the $100, I managed to get it up early, which was really cool. And then I just blew loads of chips on a pair of 9s against kings for no reason. I just overplayed these 9s. So, again, one big mistake that cost me way, way, way more than it should have done. And then I can't really remember how we went out from there. We did fight back a little bit. Oh, yeah. And then, finally... Yeah, so we doubled up with the best hand at one point, which was nice. And then... we had ace-5, and we 3-bet a huge all-in. And this ace-8 called us. Like, I was so shocked when they turned over ace-8. I thought there's so many hands that fold here. I was sure we were getting all like hands like ace-8 to fold, but no, they somehow called. I'm still shocked. I'm still really shocked that ace-8 called us. Wow, king-queen in the big blind. We could get a bit funky here. Yep, especially now it's going to be a late position raise from an aggressive player if Cool goes for it. Very aggressive player. And they might just go for our bounty. But I think we have to shove this. My biggest worry is that they 3-bet before us. No, very, very glad to be the one to 3-bet. Looking for 1,000 chips or so. And we get them. And we get them. If this folds around to us, we could consider shoving because there's a bounty involved on the short stack on the table. It's kind of win-win. We get to race for a bounty, or we take the blinds. Okay. Never mind. Thanks, Morglub. Cheers, man. Cheers, man. Yeah, did I finish the $100 story? Yeah. Yeah, I did. The Ace-5 versus Ace-8. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Maybe I'll look back at it and think I didn't play as horribly as I thought, but I don't... One I'm sure of, even if it's only by a bit, is that I've played the worst I've played in like a month tonight. It's like everything I was getting right in the last 3 weeks, I've forgotten. Okay, Ace Jack. We could go bounty hunting here. Or we could just... Yeah, let's just go big. The only slight problem is it's a slightly big raise if the big blind calls us, but we want to go all in with the short stacks. Like, that's perfect. If they call this, that's perfect. No, we just take the blinds, and that's fine, because the blinds are pretty big. Okay, overshoving would be a bit much here, but let's give it a raise. And if we do get shoved on by one of the short stacks, maybe we have some fun with it. Yeah, okay, perfect. Really, as long as Samuel doesn't try and isolate, almost better that there's two shoving. Because if we're going to try and hit something, the only problem is if someone's got a pocket pair and someone's got a big ace, then we're down to our flush draw and our straight draws. No, they've both got big aces. Ah, the 8's here. I was going to say if we hit that 4. If we hit that 4, we're absolutely laughing. But no. Unfortunately, the short stacks get us. So we are now one of the short stacks. There is a... Atsi is even shorter than us. Sure. Maybe. Maybe I've just had enough tonight. But, you know what? We've only got 11 big blinds. So let's just go wild. I'm hoping that Atsi goes. It'd be great to have them involved. This is probably better in... Oh, it does? Okay. Come on. Come on, baby. We're bounty hunting for $7.50. Let's go. Let's go. We are so short stacked if we lose this one. They don't hit the ace. We hit 2 pair. They've got a straight draw to a 4. They don't hit it. Oh, baby. $7.50. And a very playable stack again. This is the silliest tournament ever. This is officially the silliest tournament ever. The problem is now our bounty's so big, and we've been seen shoving that we really have to pick proper big cards now. It could be stuff like King 10, because we get called super wide. But it has to be big cards now. Big blind next hand. Oh, and late registration has almost certainly ended. Yes, it has. Okay. So as you can see in the top right, they are paying out 71 of the remaining 197 players for $18. It's a lot more. It's quite a bit more than we've made so far. Ouch, the big blind really hurting us now. We need to get something and we need to get it quick. Yeah, cheers, Vitaswin. I'm sure I was down to like 400 at one point, honestly. It's been completely wild. If this is a fold, I'm going to shove. Yeah. We desperately need these blinds. We've only got an M of 5. We'll gamble on this. Okay. We dodged the ace, but we've got a straight draw. We've hit the straight! We had an open-ended straight draw. A 7 or a jack would have given it us. And a 10 or an 8 would have put us ahead. This is hilarious. This is the silliest... Passepartout not happy with us for some reason. I don't know why. Right, we get to shove this against the short stacks. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. This to... Even if they... Yeah, come on. Oh my goodness. I bet we're ahead here. Okay, we are technically ahead, but we need to hit and we haven't. Clubs or pairing the board or a king or a king. Woo! Ribbon, baby. We needed an ace, an 8, a king, a 9, or a club by the river. That 5 was a good card. Not that it mattered in the end. It gave us a lot of outs that we didn't use. We just straight up hit the king. What a ridiculous tournament. What an absolutely ridiculous tournament. We are now $17.50 in bounties. We've got a long way to go to claw back the other tickets we lost tonight. But maybe we can start by profiting in this one. It's a long way to go to 71st, honestly. Raf is the only real short stack at the table now. I guess GMB's 1250 for 10,000 chips is kind of interesting. A bit too early to play that, sadly. Wow, King Jack gets the KO. Would have been our 2 pair. Have we just been moved tables? I think so. Yep. So our crazy reputation unknown here. Oh, ace 10 of hearts. Let's see if the 4,000 stack goes. Under the gun raised, but they've been very aggressive. We've played this player on another table before and they were very aggressive. That's interesting. I'm going to be out of position so short. Let's go for it. Let's really make them ask a question of themselves. And, you know, ace 10 suited, even if we're dominated, unless it's aces, we're going to have a chance. We're making sure that we're hurting them if they lose. They might not want to lose this portion of their stack. It's almost half. Yeah, they don't. Love it. Okay. I'm enjoying it. I'm just having fun now. Oh dear, it's been a terrible night, and I've not played well, but I am having fun at the end, which is nice. We are possibly in position to survive to the payouts now. Ooh, fours versus ace-6. So far, fours are good, but a queen would be a straight. No queen. No ace, no 6. The fours are good. Another bounty for the big stack. Interesting call. Now the short stack doesn't go. I was hoping the short stack could go there. We get bottom pair and 1 club. Okay, so we're looking for preferably a 5 or a 3, but a club would be interesting. Definitely none of those things. Alright, they're saying I'm allowed to bluff this. Saying that Nordborg might be a problem here. They could have had like Jack 10 and they could be checking because they really like the king. Or it's made them 2 pair or something. Yeah, bit worried about Nordborg here. Bit worried about Nordborg. Bit worried about both of them, honestly. We'll give it a go. It's a huge pot. No, snap called. No. No, we made a mistake. They've both called. Straight versus 3 of a kind. Wow. That was a heck of a slow play on the river. I didn't think they'd have that in them. I thought they'd raise it. I almost checked behind as well. Alright, I guess this is us then. Alright. We don't dodge the ace, so even though we've hit the king, we're headed out without another king. It's another ace. That's definitely not going to do it. Alright, thanks everybody. I definitely need to go and get my head clearer for tomorrow. Saying that tomorrow is possibly only like a quick $22. But we want to play well by Sunday. I've actually got some time to study, probably on Sunday, so I'll try and get some study in and come back better than that. Yeah. It's weird how you can just be off your game and just, you don't know why, but you're not playing your best, and that happened tonight, so I can only apologize, and we'll see if we do better tomorrow, and we'll really try and do better on Sunday. Thanks for being here, though, everybody. You keep me going. I appreciate it. Woo! Let's give somebody a raid.